welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here today. Now today's reading is for the water sign Pisces for the month of January 2026. Pisces, I hope that you are doing well. I hope you had a great holiday season, and I'm very excited to be getting into the first reading of the new year for you. So for the reading, I'm using the Gilded Tarot deck by Ciro Marchetti. We're doing a 10-card Celtic cross spread. As I usually say, just remember that the readings are general in nature, so the messages may or may not resonate. I do encourage you to watch not just your sun sign reading, but also your moon and rising to get a more complete overview of the energy surrounding you. If you do like the video and you would like to give it a thumbs up, I would really appreciate that. You could also subscribe to the channel, then you'll be notified when I do post new content. And if you're looking for shorter, more frequent videos, you can find those over on TikTok. So follow me there at Changing Phases Tarot on TikTok. All right, let's get going. So you start off with the Seven of Wands, center of your spread. The Seven of Wands can be a card of, you kind of needing to defend yourself. Like this can be defending your point of view within the workplace. You might be defending like your decisions on a certain why did you do something a certain way? So needing to defend yourself. But it's, it's not nobody's actually trying to hurt you or attack you. It's more about, with it being the Suit of Wands, it has to do with the work that we do as creative projects and endeavors, or our own passion, desire, ambition, for doing those things. So it's, it's a card of you needing to defend yourself, but it's more of defending, your point of view or why you're doing something a certain way. It's that type of energy. And we have another seven, so we have two sevens here at the center of the spread. The Seven of Cups. So it could have to do with like needing to make a decision. So defending yourself over, or people questioning, well, which of these do you want? Like, what is it that you actually want? So needing to make a decision, because the Seven of Cups, you can see that each of the cups holds something that, you would probably enjoy, you might like. But until you actually pick one of the cups, they're all just kind of up in the air, floating, right? So there's a need to, when this card shows up, there's a need to choose one of the cups as that holy grail in order to manifest it, bring it down into reality. We have in the deep past, the Two of Wands. So there could be, this decision, maybe a decision that you made in the past to go one direction versus another. So, to go with one job versus another, head in a new direction. That might be, even what you're needing to defend. Why did you do that? Why did you choose to leave this one job to go in this new direction? Why did you decide to start up your own business? It's that type of people questioning you. It could have to do with you going back. This card has been coming up for so many of the signs. The Six of Cups in the recent past. It may have to do with you going back to work somewhere where you used to work in the past, or going back to do something that you used to do in the past, reconnecting with people from the past. And you might be sort of defending, like, why are you doing that? Why did you choose to go back and do something, or go back and work in that place? But there's, crowning your reading, you have the Wheel of Fortune. This is number 10 of the Major Arcana. And this is very powerful energy. This is like the Wheel of Fortune is turning here. It's very karmic. And typically, not that it's sort of bad or good, but typically when the Wheel of Fortune shows up, we can assume that like you're on the upward turn of the wheel, so things are starting to go in your favor. Things are starting to turn around. So if things have been challenging, if they have been difficult, if you found yourself on the downward turn of this wheel, they're now going in your favor. Tens in the tarot represent endings, so a particular cycle coming to an end, and a more positive one coming in here. In the near future, we have the Page of Cups. Yeah, so an offer coming in, or this news about this offer coming in with the Page. Pages typically bring in news, right? The Knights are the ones who bring in an actual offer. But a news that is, it can be related to, if it's more with a relationship, this can be news of a new relationship coming in. So that starting up of a new relationship. It can also be news of a pregnancy, birth of a child, news of an engagement. If it's news about a job, this could be one that you are, you know, it brings you great joy, great happiness. So it's news about a job that's also going to be sort of very fulfilling emotionally. In the position of you show up as the Knight, and I mentioned the Knight of Cups. Okay, so we have the Page and the Knight. So this is the offer coming in here, right? So you're showing up as this Knight. So this could be like you're taking charge and you're going after, and you're actually bringing in whatever this offer is, right? You're going after that. And we have the kind of, you're going off on this quest, going off down this new path. Now you're coming back with this new offer of love. It could be dealing with another water sign individual, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But typically this is like the, you know, the Prince Charming, the coming in with this new offer of love, or again, if it's a job offer, it's one that brings you great joy. Well, okay, so for some of you, there could be a real romantic connection here with the Four of Wands showing up. This can be an offer of engagement, an offer of marriage. The Four of Wands is a very, it can represent the home, moving in together. It's a family, so starting a family, getting married, moving home, moving into a home, buying a home. This is quite a different reading than most of the signs have got. Even though some of the cards are similar, different messages coming through, definitely. Your hopes and fears, you have the Ace of Wands. So you're hoping for this. If it's a new job, you're hoping for this new job offer. If it's, you starting up your own business, you're hoping for this new opportunity, this new spark of creativity to begin this new creative or project or new business venture. If it's a new relationship, it's that very passionate beginning phase of the relationship, like that spark of passion. So you're hoping for that, right? That's what you're hoping for, this ace, this green light from the universe, because aces are blessings from the universe, and it's like that green light. Okay, go ahead. This is the path that you're going down. This is the new offer for you. Here it is. And we have outbound energy, the Five of Swords, which it's like you winning at all costs, but at what cost? Like, who do you end up hurting in the process? And I'll put one more on top of that. And we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, so it has something to do with this new offer, this new job offer. Always when like one person gets the job or wins out, there's always somebody who ends up losing. It's not necessarily sort of like nefarious or very, you don't intentionally hurt the person, but you've won, right? You've come out ahead here. You are the one getting that job offer. And we have bottom of the deck, overall energy is the Strength card, major arcana number 8, associated with the fire sign of Leo. And it's about having that inner strength, determination, ambition, drive to achieve, to do whatever it is that you're setting out to do. So in this case, it looks like there's a focus on, I see both the focus on the career and choosing this path, as well as this potential for the new love coming in. This could lead to engagement, marriage, starting a family together. But definitely, a change of fortune. Things are starting to definitely improve for you. There's a need to focus your energies, to pick one of these cups. So decide what it is that you really truly want for your life, and then you might have to kind of defend your choice. Well, why are you choosing that over that? Well, because of this, this, and this. So there might be a little bit of that going on, but you have that inner strength and determination to kind of deal with that, to get through with that. But ultimately, there's aces, there's new things coming in. We have the offers with the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands. So this looks like an incredible month for you, very powerful month. So I do hope that the messages have helped. Thank you for joining me here today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful month of January. Bye for now.